The 2mm Kolibri, also known as the 2.7mm Kolibri, was an extraordinarily small gun crafted by Austrian watchmaker Franz Fanel. The cartridge was patented in 1910 and saw production in 1914. Ironically, this little guy was marketed as a self-defense pistol. The round produced about 1 joule of energy, and to put this in perspective, 9mm 124 grain jacketed hollow point, 6 self-defense rounds, that was a mouthful, produced about 400 foot-pounds of energy out of a 5-inch barrel, or roughly 537 joules. The round weighed in at a whopping quarter of a gram, or 0.0071 ounces, and muzzle velocity was recorded at roughly 600 feet per second. Claims have been made that the 2.7mm Kolibri could penetrate about half an inch to 1.5 inches into solid pine. And there was another major problem with the little hummingbird gun, and that turned out to be accuracy. Because at the time the barrel was too small to put rifling in, and rifling rotates the projectile, the actual bullet, and in turn stabilizes it like a football through the air. Instead, the bullet was launched haphazardly at its target without spin and often caused it to tumble or go off course. People often laughed at the little gun, and at one point was quoted to be more useful for dispatching rats or, and I quote, an angry and stubborn cockroach. By 1935, all of Franz's firearms were pulled and discontinued due to ineffectiveness and how hard it was to handle and load. But the little gun still runs rampant in gun groups as one of the most unique and asinine firearms to ever be produced.